Oak Island is a small area of land just off the coast of Nova Scotia, and it is world famous because of apparent hidden treasure that people have been trying to find for over 200 years. It all began in 1795 when a teenager saw a mysterious light coming from the island. He found a small hole and began to dig, and this revealed pickaxe markings and layers of logs at intervals of 10 feet, clearly man-made. They found nothing, but rumors began circulating, and 8 years later the Onslow Company continued to dig and found these logs down to 90 feet, as well as coconut fibers, not native to Canada. Further clues have been found, and many more excavations, but the deep holes cause the pit to fill up with water, which then require powerful machines to drain it. Perhaps just a sinkhole, or perhaps the legends are true. Forrest Fen is a millionaire art collector, and after being diagnosed with cancer in 1988, he decided to create a treasure chest of his most valuable possessions. Fen survived the cancer, and in 2010 when he turned 80, he decided to go ahead and hide his fortune, which is valued at between $1 million and $3 million. It is hidden somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, and treasure hunters can find clues written in his autobiography as well as a poem that is contained within it. There are many different blogs and communities which are desperate to locate Fen's hidden treasures, and it is certainly an intriguing mystery. The man himself has also given out several clues, with the most recent coming in January of 2015 when he stated, "I know the treasure chest is wet." The chest allegedly contains gold nuggets, rare coins, jewelry, gemstones and more. In 1712, Spain was in desperate need of money after the War of Succession, and they assembled one of the richest treasure fleets, which included 11 ships. The ships were filled to the brim with treasures, including silver, gold, pearls, jewels and much more. They planned to leave Havana just before hurricane season was due, in hope that it would deter pirates and privateers. Not such a great idea, as it turned out, as just a week after leaving Cuba, a storm hit and the fleet was destroyed. Thousands of sailors died, and the ships and all the precious treasure sunk to the depths of the ocean. 7 of the ships were found, but only a small percentage of the treasure was ever recovered. The San Miguel ship has yet to be found, and this is believed to contain the most treasure. Lake Toplitz is situated in dense mountain forest in the Austrian Alps, with the water containing no oxygen below a depth of 20 meters. The shore served as a Nazi naval testing station from 1943-44, and towards the end of the war they began sinking containers and other items into the lake. A small amount of this was recovered, including millions of dollars worth of fake currency for the Allied nations, Operation Bernhard. Many believe that they also sank millions worth of gold, diamonds, art, including amber room panels, and plenty more. This speculation is furthered by the fact that a layer of sunken logs was placed within the lake, which makes visibility difficult, and it also makes diving near impossible. Some divers have lost their lives trying to uncover the mystery, whilst one diver claims to have seen a sunken aircraft below the layer of logs. In early 1800s, Thomas Jefferson Beale and his men were in the Rocky Mountains and came across an enormous amount of gold and silver. They spent 18 months mining this fortune, and it was down to Beale to bury the treasure so that their families could enjoy the fortune for generations. It is estimated to be around $63 million. Beale wrote 3 ciphers, with one describing the location of the treasure, one describing the contents, and the final cipher listing the men's names and next of kin. He placed these in a box and trusted them with an innkeeper named Robert Morris, who was supposed to wait 10 years, and if Beale had not returned, a key to the ciphers would be mailed to Morris. It never arrived, and only the cipher detailing the contents has been decoded. The ciphers were made public, but the location remains a mystery. After defeating the Incas, Spain had controlled Lima since the 16th century. In the next few centuries, the Spanish accumulated a gigantic amount of wealth, which they stored in Lima up until 1820. A revolt forced the Spanish to evacuate and transport their treasure to Mexico for safekeeping, and this was estimated at between $12 million and $60 million. The commander of the Mary Dear, Captain William Thompson, was in charge of transporting the treasure, but temptation is a powerful feeling. He and his crew killed the guards and headed for Cocos Island, where they allegedly buried the treasure. They were then captured and killed, all apart from Thompson and his first mate, who agreed to show the Spanish where the treasure was buried. Upon arrival at Cocos Island, the two managed to escape into the jungle and were never seen again, and the treasure was never found.